Through this video, I want to make an appeal to the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, as well as if our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji can see this video. I want to appeal regarding the case of religious persecution that has happened in Nagaland, in Dimapur. And before I go on to the video, I will just like to flip on by reversing my camera. Not just reversing, but this is the environment that you can see. Today, we had one of the biggest revival in Nagaland. I'll just flip the camera. You can just see. This is one of the biggest revival. It just got concluded today. 4 days revival that took place in Dimapur, Nagaland. More than 2 lakhs people came on the last day of the revival, where many healing, deliverance, and propagation of peace in the state had already taken place. And we are so much grateful to the organizers and Pastor Ankit Sajwan for coming to Nagaland. But before that, I believe that Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India will be seeing this video. And this is me, Akavian Jumomi from Nagaland, a Christian brother, as well as a person who loves all humanity. I want to make an appeal to the Government of India, especially Ministry of Home Affairs, and if our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji can see this video. I thought of making it in Hindi, but I'll just make it in Nagamis, in English. So, as you all are aware about the case of Pastor John Roton, he is an American citizen who is a resident from Virginia, USA, and he has been holding the OCI card for the last 9 years now, and now it will be almost 10 years, 9.5 years now. So he has been married to a Naga lady, Sumi Naga lady. His wife name is Pastor Jepituli Roton. She's from the Sumi community, an indigenous Naga citizen of Nagaland, and they have been married since 1991. It will be now 31 years old. Together, they run a small church in Nagaland, not by his name, but under a trust which is run by under her wife's name and some of the trustees. So they have been running a church for the last 25 years, 30 years in Nagaland, and there was no problem about any visa denial or all these things that has taken place. But surprisingly, on 31st October 2024, last year, when he booked a flight from New York to India, he along with his wife, they spent holidays in USA and they were coming back to India on the flight to New Delhi. And when they reached New Delhi, his wife was allowed to go back to Nagaland from New Delhi, but whereas he was sent back to USA without giving any proper explanation. And accordingly, his wife, Pastor Jepital Roton, he sent a letter to the Government of Nagaland, Passport Department, Home Department, on 4th November 2024, last year that was. And she sent a letter to the Government of Nagaland, but the Government of Nagaland replied back on 26 November 2024, that is last year, saying that they don't have any proper information why he was denied visa to enter Nagaland. So surprisingly, again, I got informations and I came to know that despite of approaching the Government of Nagaland, because Government of Nagaland is also under India, and since on 31st October 2024, he was denied entry in Nagaland, he was denied entry in India. He was sent back to USA. But we are so shocked to see a letter dating back stating that I'll just check once. 13 days before, he was blacklisted. That is 18 October 2025 on the behest of the investigation and report that was submitted by the SIB, that is Subsidiary Investigation Bureau, Kohima branch. So, yeah, SIB runs directly under Ministry of Home Affairs, but directly and indirectly they are also part and parcel of the Government of Nagaland because they are having their branches in Nagaland. So they work, if I'm mistaken, correct me, but they give the report to the Governor of Nagaland. Nah. So why was he not informed while he was in USA, while he was in Europe? Because India has also got embassy in USA. India has also got embassy in New York, Virginia, because in all the passports, and he before he entering into different countries, or maybe before he is allowed to enter India, he has to go through visa procedures through government of India embassy that is established in USA. So uh, he was not informed, but surprisingly he was blacklisted 13 days before, and he was denied entry only on 31st October 2025. Nah. And surprisingly, we have also uh, the most difficult and embarrassing part is his case is going on in the court, probably Delhi High Court, if I'm not mistaken. I'm yet to see the papers, but I have come to know that his case is going on in the High Court. So even the High Court fees, as far as from one of my friend who told me that it's costing around 25 lakhs to 30 lakhs Indian rupees. So from where will the pastor pay? And pastor is coming here to Nagaland not to do charity, or pastor is coming here to Nagaland not to earn money. But he, along with his wife, when at a time when during the 90s, when insurgency was at its peak, when Naga and Roton groups were fighting a war with government of Indian armies, and there were so many blasts and killings during that period. Pastor and his wife, they had faced so many challenges, and at that time they have contributed for peace and peace building of Nagaland, and that is how they contributed peace for India. And now Ministry of Home Affairs has given 7 excuses, saying that pastor has written this and that in social media, and pastor has also, but he and pastor went to Arunachal to integrate to do some church, attend Palm Sunday, something like that. But he got the permission from the Arunachal government while entering Arunachal, because everybody knows that whoever is not a citizen of Arunachal, they have to attend ILP. Even me as a Naga, I have to attend ILP, and I have to take permission from the government of Arunachal in different checkposts, or maybe through online procedure. Then why was he not warned in advance? Nah. But suddenly giving so many excuses, saying that he didn't take something like permission or something like that. As an OCI citizen, he should take proper permission to enter Arunachal. So these are all we have considered is as a religious persecution towards our own Naga brother-in-law. And we should also remember that Indians, we have so many Indians have married to an American citizen, and not just that. We have to remember that I have come through some ChatGPT sources that even the RSS, and now obviously we all know that it's the undeniable fact that BJP government is backed by the RSS organization. So I respect them as an organization, because they are also doing so many humanitarian philanthropy works to uplift the nation. Now, so though there are disagreements with several opposition parties regarding the RSS, but RSS is also doing humanitarian work. So that part I appreciate. Now, so what surprisingly that I have come across is like, overseas in America itself, RSS affiliates, they are considered as Hindu Swayam Sivak Sangh, HSS USA. So they have nearly as per the ChatGPT sources, 2024 to 25 year. That is last year report, according to the government, according to the annual report. They have around 267 centers all across, centers and shakas all across United States. And the US network covers many states. According to a 2025 estimate, HSS, Hindu Swayam Sevak Sangh, that is RSS, shakas, they are already present in almost all the 33 states of the United States of America. And the very state where Pastor John Roton is from, that is Virginia, even the RSS, they have got their own headquarters and branches out there. And you can, if you don't believe me, you can check it out in the Google. And they are working in different sectors like education sectors, even cultural events, community outreach, yoga, fitness, which yoga is considered as a controversial exercise by the Christian radicals. But the yoga is also going on in USA. Nah, even in Nagaland, yoga is going on. Nah, and volunteer seva work. So they are doing philanthropy work. They are not just building USA to promote peace and harmony, but they are also bringing good names to the Indian society by being in America, by doing so many charitable philanthropy works. So, because pastor belongs to from Virginia, and RSS, they are also there themselves have got their centers in Virginia, USA. Nah, and they are spread across almost 200, almost 33 states of the United States of America, and they have around 267 centers, shakas all across USA. Nah, so I mean, please understand, MHA, Ministry of Home Affairs, all the government officers, Ministry of Home Affairs to understand, and even our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji should understand, because Narendra Modi ji last year he attended a Christmas celebration, if I'm not mistaken, on 23rd December 2024, which was organized by the Catholic bishop and all these leaders in Delhi, and where he said and gave a statement saying that during the event, Narendra Modi ji, Prime Minister ji, he said that Jesus Christ, he spoke about the teachings of Jesus Christ and emphasized love, harmony, and brotherhood, urging people to uphold compassion, unity, and peace. So, our Prime Minister has said that we have to he has said he had told all the Indians that we have to uphold compassion, unity, and peace. Then, if they keep on targeting, and this is also a target, I would say, now whether you like it or not, now because Pastor is denied entry, and Narendra Modi ji is saying that we have to uphold compassion, unity, and peace, love, harmony, and brotherhood. Then what about the Hindus living in Nagaland? They are all living in peace. We respect them. And Pastor John Roton is not other people. He's been living in Nagaland for the last 30 years. And he is the brother-in-law of the Nagas. He's the brother-in-law of our Sumis. He's the brother-in-law of the Indians. Because JP Tulip, his wife, Pastor JP Tulip, is a Sumi Naga. He's a Naga, she's a Naga, and she's an Indian. If Narendra Modi ji consider Naga as an Indian, and if he should have compassion. And my appeal is, before Christmas of this year, that is 25 December 2025, I appeal to Narendra Modi ji to please look into this matter and reconsider the case of Pastor John Roton and allow him to come back to India and to unite with his church, to unite with his wife, to unite with his children. And I want to remind that denying entry is a secondary part, but his wife is in Nagaland, in India. So how can, on a humanitarian ground, just imagine, just think, how will he feel if, suppose I'm taking the name of, please don't mind, but our external affairs minister, Jay Shankarji, he's a most respectable person. I respect him, and I love some of his policies. So his wife is a Japanese. If due to some diplomatic issues, if he and his wife are separated, and if he is not allowed to enter Japan, though his wife being Japanese, how would he feel? So that is the simple logic that I want the BJP people and the RSS leaders, as well as the MHA, as well as the government of India, as well as Narendra Modi ji, Prime Minister, to understand the case. Because see, if this is not a case of harassment, if this is not a case of like intentional target, why was he not informed? Why was he not warned while he was in Nagaland? Because he was blacklisted on 18 October 2025, but where he was in USA, and when he came back to Delhi, why 13 days before he was blacklisted? So it is all a pre-planned thing, we should say, because all the letters are all black and white given by the Ministry of Home Affairs. And Pastor Japitoli, she gave a letter to the government of Nagaland, and the government of Nagaland has already passed on the message to the MHA directly and indirectly on 4th November 2024, last year. And the government of Nagaland has replied back on 26th November 2025. So, after a gap of almost 9 months, Mr. Shyam Sundar, Undersecretary to the Government of India, Ministry of Home Affairs, he gave a letter to the Pastor John Roton on 18 August 2025. And accordingly, Pastor John Roton has also replied back. Pastor John Roton has also replied back accordingly. So, I mean, this is really disturbing, because Pastor John Roton has already replied back on 1st August. One second, I'll see the letter now. Pastor John Roton has already replied back on 1st August 2025 to Mr. Shyam Sundar Lal, Undersecretary of OCI. OCI means Overseas Citizen of India, Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India. And this respected Shyam Sundar Lal, who is probably an IAS officer, Under Secretary to the Government of India, Minister of Home Affairs. He replied back to Pastor on 18 August 2025. A letter to Pastor John. He was given letter to Pastor John on 2025. Nah. So this is really disturbing. So we love our Hindus, and Hindus are living very peacefully in Nagaland. And Nagaland is one of the most beautiful state. Hornbill Festival is going on for the next 10 days. Now today is 5. Now 5 more days is going on. So many tourists has come. I was told that around 40,000 people from all over the world came and to witness Hornbill Festival. And even PIP is been partially removed in Nagaland. So no matter whatever the reasons given, even Ministry of Home Affairs, they have their branches in Nagaland. If Pastor John Roton was going against the guidelines of SCI due to his ignorance, he should be informed and warned. Nah, because warning and informing will not cost you anything. Nah, but deliberately harassing him, his family, and putting the entire church into dilemma. Because I'm also one of their church member, though I'm from the Baptist community. Sometimes I go to the church for spiritual healing and to know more about the teachings of Jesus Christ. Because once a person meditates on spiritual healing, the person will automatically contribute for the welfare and peace and progress and development of the society. So similarly, all the Hindus are doing the same thing in USA. They have got around more than 200 plus centers and shakas in USA, including Virginia, the very state where Pastor John Roton is born and brought up. So please build brotherhood among the Nagas and Indians, because Pastor John Roton, though he's an American, his wife is a Naga. Please understand that. So don't hurt the sentiments by delaying, by putting delaying tactics, by letting their family go into dilemma because they are not able to express it out of fear, or maybe not out of fear, but because his wife is a pastor, and the duty of a pastor also teaches in the Bible saying that we have to promote peace, we have to be patient, we have to keep on praying consistently. And similarly, the 59 MLAs in Nagaland, including the Honorable Chief Minister of Nagaland, we have sent the letter. I was the one personally who drafted the letter and sent it and given to pastor wife. And we have given the letter to Chief Minister of Nagaland. But it seems the Chief Minister of Nagaland is also helpless. I don't know, whatever reasons, only God, him, and the Minister of Home Affairs knows what is the reason behind. And not just that, there are 11 BJP MLAs in Nagaland. They are all Christians. They know the scenario and they know the environment. You can see the crowd today. How much more than 2 lakhs gathering came today. All that what to say? Stadium is incomplete, but we can all see. So this is the unity of Christians. Please don't compel us to go for any kind of peaceful demonstrations or hunger strike or all these things, because human being has also, their patience has also got limitations. So if you keep on denying a husband to unite with his family and wife, Nagas, we consider it as an insult. So please, not just Nagas, even the Hindus, they will consider it as an insult. So on humanitarian ground, whatever be the case, and Ministry of Home Affairs, they have got the intelligence branches, they have got the SIB in Dimapur and Nagaland and Kohima. Main headquarters will be in Kohima. They should have informed Pastor if he had done anything wrong in advance, but they didn't inform, but they just reported and all those kichra mechra, and he was denied entry to enter India. So this is really wrong, and this is sending a very wrong message. And Narendra Modi ji has talked about peace, brotherhood, and unity, and to promote peace and harmony among Indians on the auspicious day of Christmas, where it was celebrated on 23rd December 2024 last year at Delhi, and probably this year he will also celebrate the same thing. So I would request Narendra Modi ji, Prime Minister ji, I believe that he will see this video. It will be very long, and I hope that somebody will send it to him. Please understand. And there are so many Indians also living out there in USA, more than lakhs and lakhs of population. Even the wife of Honorable Vice President of USA, J.D. Vance. His wife is an American, he is an Indian origin. Kamala Harris, he is an Indian origin. So, why are you disturbing the minds of the Nagas? Why are you disturbing the minds of the Christian believers of Nagas? So, Pastor has not done any anti-social elements. He has been contributing for the welfare along with his wife. And he has already given a statement and a letter statement to the Home Ministry, MHA, to Shyam Sundar, under Secretary to the Government of Nagaland, India. It is clearly mentioned. By now, as I put this video, I think the PDF and letters, everything will be out in the public. Please understand, because we cannot keep on harassing preachers, which is related to Nagaland like this, because it really hurts the sentiments of the people of Nagaland, and it really hurts not just the sentiments of Naga people, but it's hurting the sentiments of the Christians across India. Christmas is approaching near. Please understand. So this is my humble appeal. I am also a citizen of India as of now, and I'm a Naga. So I'm Akavian Jumomi. I'm one of the church. I'm one of the person who also used to go to the church, and have observed pastor and who has impacted the lives of many youths across India and Nagaland. And he and his wife has not just talking about peace and harmony in Nagaland, has been preaching about peace and harmony in Nagaland, but his wife and his family, they are also engaged in going to central jail, talking to the convicts, teaching them how to behave properly, teaching them how to dedicate their life to live an honest, upright citizen, and to contribute for the welfare of the society, Naga society and Indian society. So the case is going on. I have not yet seen probably the papers, but I hope that, this court case and all these things, it will go up on going on. So I think Prime Minister Ji has got discretionary power. MHA should reconsider, allow him to come back to Nagaland, and reconsider the denial of his entry to India. So last but not the least, we will all contribute for peace and harmony in India. We will all contribute for peace, harmony, and we will continue to work for development, prosperity for the state of Nagaland. And we as a youth, please understand, we are not here to create any problems. But as I said, आपका बीवी बच्चा, आपका पति को अलग अलग कर देने से आपका पति और परिवार क्या सोचेगा, आपका बच्चा लोग क्या सोचेगा ना। तो इंडिया लोग भी इतना क्रॉस कल्चर मैरिज किया है, अमेरिकन से शादी किया, कनाडियन लोग का शादी किया है ना, तो हर जगह में हारमोनी से बैठा हुआ है ना। तो अभी MHA हो, इंडियन गवर्नमेंट हो ना, जो भी हो, वो लोग क्लियर इन्फॉर्मेशन बोलकर कुछ चीज़ें पास आउट ऑफ बॉक्स OCI सिटीजन का बाहर से का कुछ रेस्ट्रिक्शन कम करने से आप लोग एडवांस से उसको वार्न कर सकता था ना, लेकिन वार्निंग भी नहीं किया, सीधा उसको डिनाई कर दिया। ऐसे ये ना इंसाफी है। इसलिए हम फिर भी और अपील कर रहे हैं नरेंद्र मोदी जी को, दिसंबर 2025 का पहले से पास्टर जी को नागालैंड में आने के लिए दो। वही मेरा as a Naga and as a Christian and as a peace loving citizen of Nagaland and as a peace loving citizen of India, आपको ये हम संदेश और रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं नरेंद्र मोदी जी, क्योंकि आपने बोला था कि हम लोग इंडिया लोग हार्मनी, पीस और ब्रदरहुड मेंटेन करने के लिए बोला है। तो पास्टर जी का बीवी तो नागा है, पास्टर जी का बीवी तो सेमा है, पास्टर जी का बीवी तो इंडिया है ना, तो वो अंग्रेजी विदेश से नहीं आया है, तो उसका बाल बच्चा बीवी बच्चा लोग भी है ना, तो वही है। और वो चर्च रन करे, वो उसका नाम से रन नहीं करे, तो उसका बीवी नगा है, तो कोई बात नहीं। RSS लोग भी इतना मोर देन 230 प्लस इंस्टीट्यूशन उधर USA में रन कर रहा है ना, तो वहाँ में भी वो लोग प्रॉब्लम नहीं हो रहा है। तो ये समझना पड़ेगा हम लोग। तो इंडिया नागालैंड में भी हिंदू लोग कितना टेम्पल्स और इतना खोला हुआ है, हम लोग कितना कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं दे रहा। आप किसी को भी पूछ सकता है फ़ोन कर ना, किसी को भी फ़ोन कर पूछ सकता है, नहीं तो न्यू साउथ लेक और इंडियन इंटेलिजेंस लोग को पूछ सकता है, किसी को भी हम लोग परेशान नहीं करता है। इतना मज़े से बैठता है और उल्टा हम लोग वो लोग को प्रोटेक्शन करता है, ज़मीन भी देता है, बनाने के लिए भी देता है। और वो लोग फेस्टिवल, दुर्गा पूजा हो, दिवाली हो, जो भी फेस्टिवल हो, रास्ते में निकल कर वो लोग सेलिब्रेट करता है। आप लोग वीडियो में यूट्यूब में देख लो ना। तो ये नाइंसाफी है, रिलीजियस परसिक्यूशन है, इसे डायरेक्ट इंसल्ट टू द नगास। प्लीज 1 सेकेंड आप लोग को अनुरोध करता है, रिक्वेस्ट करता है। आज इतना जमा किया था ना, इधर में कम से कम 2 लाख जैसे आया था आज रिवाइवल क्रूसेड में। ये सब क्रिश्चियन लोग है ना, बाहर से भी आया था, लेकिन नागालैंड से सिटीजन ज़्यादा आया है। तो you are sentiments of the Christian population in Nagaland, because Spirit of Faith Church to chotu motu church no na tade pra manu beshi leader khan train up korino olaise na. So directly or indirectly we are hurting the sentiments of the citizens of Nagaland and Christian believers of Nagaland. Please understand that. I won't go in detail. So this is not a warning, this is an appeal to the government of India, this is an appeal to the Ministry of Home Affairs, government of India, and this is also an appeal to Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. I'm repeating again and again, but this is an appeal. Thank you so much. And today appeal is on 5th December 2025. Thank you. Today is the 5th of December 2025. Revival and Heaven Crusade last day that is happening in Nagaland. All the Christians and believers from Nagaland are gathered here, where I feel that around more than 180,000 to 2 lakhs people came. And Christians from all over Nagaland has gathered together, not only in Nagaland but from Assam and neighboring states has come together to worship and praise Jesus and to unite the Christians and to hear the gospel of Jesus Christ. And we are here in Nagaland. Right now it is 8:27 p.m. So this is how we praise Jesus. This is how we reclaim back Nagaland as Nagaland for Christ. So you can see the crowd, how we are praising Jesus right now. So this is a great testimony. That is a big revival in our generation that is happening in today's generation. So this is one of the biggest gathering of Christians in Nagaland so far in our time, in our Gen Z's time. So see the crowd. You can see how my backside crowd is more than nearly I can say 2 lakhs. Just say 2 lakhs. Backside people are also there, and there is no place to sit. People are sitting in the seats in the floor. You can see. Stadium is incomplete, but still backside people are also there. See the crowd.